good old Rocket League, am I right?
I'm about to punch my fucking monitor, bro. I physically cannot play the game right now.
It's a game that we all...
Like, my car's really getting pulled, like, to one side.
Love.
My fuck!
So what's on your mind, Oak? Like, why are we watching this video of yours?
I have a couple of things I'd like to talk about today when it comes to Rocket League as a whole. The current state of the game being one of it. Lack of updates, lack of meaningful content into the game. Rocket League's current disposition is not seen in a favorable light whatsoever.
I truly don't know what else I can say about the cheating situation in Rocket League. We've hit absolute rock bottom at this point, because players are just blatantly admitting to being boosted in these pro lobbies. And apparently they figured out a way to completely unban themselves. I firmly believe that in 2025, over half of the players in SSL, the top rank of the game, are boosted.
God bless Lethamere, man, the last bastion of the Rocket League YouTube community. First off, good news. Alright, now that that's out of the way, we can begin. First of all, as I've just mentioned, Rocket League on YouTube. Rocket League on YouTube just does not exist anymore, guys. Whether for better or for worse, it is gone. It is done. It is a thing of the past years, and really, I don't think it's ever going to come back. Why? I'll tell you.
Are you serious?
If you want an idea of just how bad Rocket League's gotten on YouTube, keep in mind that this loser on screen was one of the top Rocket League YouTubers for almost nearly 3 years. Huh. Now that's surprising. So what went wrong? There's no content in Rocket League anymore. Content's been either taken away by the owners, Epic Games, it's been removed, swapped out. In the case of loot boxes, it's been overdone because Rocket League is a very streamlined game. Hit the ball into the net. And you know, there are only so many times you can hit the ball into the net before you're like, shit. What's gonna happen next? Now, people like to say Rocket League is not dying, to which I have to say that yes, while this is true that Rocket League itself is not in any immediate danger, it has a very healthy player base. This does not mean their player base is just going to hang around forever while Epic essentially abandons the game. Do you see that? Let me do it. Look at how many players at one point were in our game. It's insane how far we've fallen. And while dwindling player numbers are not necessarily a problem, there is quite a few, and allow me to go over them with you here today.
Nowadays, cheaters of all different kinds are just everywhere in high-level lobbies, and it's worse now than it ever has been by a long shot.
Deanreal's obviously teleporting all over the show, Jack's teleporting all over the show. Cheats, one big reason why the Rocket League side of things has gone very far downhill. Now, the next one I'd like to talk about is smurfing, and let me show you something on that right quick.
Established Smurf accounts, so I'd expect it to balance out pretty well. Assuming these parameters are accurate, it was found that nearly a third of matches at this rank contain a Smurf.
Very good video from Waiton Pilkin. Please go and watch it if you haven't already. It was a fantastically made video and really sort of highlighted just how bad it's gotten. Rocket League is a fucking Smurf fest. Most people estimate in Rocket League that they go against a Smurf, they'd say usually one in between 8 and 15 matches is the general sort of consensus. It is actually 1 in 3 on average. You are going up against someone who is significantly higher in rank than you every 3 matches. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the esports scene in Rocket League. You know, this is Rocket League! The esports scene currently in Rocket League is just completely and utterly fucked. Let me tell you first what I think just completely ruined Rocket League's hopes of becoming an A-grade esport. And it was themselves. So, you guys might remember this guy here, Com. Com was a player back in the day who was known for being a bit rambunctious, a bit defiant towards the crowd, and a bit of a BMer, if you will.
What's going on? He's laughing at him! He's mocking him!
But he drove a storyline. Rocket League peaked in esports around the time Moist had their original roster, so that would be Joyo, Vatera, Rise. Around the same time, Com was up to his shenanigans and, you know, being quite rambunctious, and when Joyo managed to beat Com, it was one of the best crowd reactions Rocket League has ever seen. These storylines fill seats, and Com eventually got slapped with so many fines, allegedly, he just couldn't continue doing it. And not only that, the online harassment towards Com was insane. Death threats, like, galore. You could literally just look at any thread to do with Com, there would be death threats. It was insane. This is a kid, and he is carrying this esports weight on his shoulders, and what does the esport do? They charge him fines, they tell him, no, not doing any of that, not doing that anymore. Can't remember what group he was with, like what company was supporting him, but they saw how this was going and how it filled seats. It was filling out arenas. So his company said, look, keep doing what you're doing, we will pay your fines. Just keep going, because you're filling seats, making the esport a thing. Standing alongside the titans of League of Legends, Dota, of course Psyonix, Epic being, you know, the absolute cowards they are, had to go ruin it. And now look at your storylines. Does anyone know of a good storyline in this day and age in Rocket League esports? A storyline that isn't just, oh, this team needs to beat this team in order to get through to this, or, you know, Zen might get another win. Where are the stories, man? This isn't a story, this is just pathetic. And it shows in the esports scene. How many times have you guys, like, watched the esport, right? And you will see just seats. I mean a lot of seats that are not, there's no one in them, not even on the grand finals day. Seats. Just heaps of them. Now recently, if I can remember to put it in, Progressive was found to be botting. I do not know whether Rocket League is included in this. I hope not, because Rocket League has some decent numbers for its esports scene. And if Progressive was throwing some more people in there that weren't actually real, well, that's a bit of an issue. And it would also explain a lot of things and the reason why the esports sort of been dwindling over the past few years, wouldn't it, Rocket League? Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it quits there. Hopefully you've at least somewhat found this video enjoyable. Bit of a rant from me, but I did feel my need to share some information and some things that I've been feeling about the Rocket League scene. As for who I am in relation to the Rocket League scene, I've been playing Rocket League for roughly 9.5 years, give or take. 9.5 years of Rocket League, and it's been a journey, to say the least. So, yeah. Like, subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 subs by whenever the fuck we do it. And, yeah. We'll catch you guys later. See ya. Bye.